Hello students, my name is Professor Muhammad Asim and we are doing ADMath. ADMath for IGCSE students which have syllabus code 0606 and for CIE O level students which have syllabus code 4037. So both kind of students can get equal benefit from this course. Students, in last lecture we did first two part of question number 2, part 1 and part 2 from exercise 9.4 chapter number 9 named trigonometry, and the topic of exercise 9.4 is graph of trigonometric function. We have to draw the graph of three trigonometric function in whole exercise: sin x, cos x and tan x. Student, we have done all parts of question number 1, and the main difference between question number 1 and 2 is the change of angle values, the unit of angle. Question number 1 is related to degrees. The domain in the question is 0 to 360 degree, and question number 2 is in radian. The domain is given from 0 to 2 pi. Otherwise no difference. So only one difference is degrees and radians. So after part 2 we are going to start part 3. Let's start part 3 of question number 2. What is part 3? Fx is equals to 2 sine 3x. You can see Fx is equals to 2 sine 3x, and the requirement of the question is, I am reading again, the following functions are defined for 0 to 2 pi. For each function, write down the amplitude, the period and the coordinates of the maximum and minimum points. Part 3, Fx is equals to 2 sine 3x. So first we have to write the part and assign the name of this part is equation number 1. You can see on the screen Fx is equals to 2 sine 3x. And now compare equation number 1 by its standard formula of sin x. The standard formula of sin x I already defined. Fx is equals to a sin bx plus c. So after comparing both equation number 1 and 2, you can see the value of a is 2. What is a? The coefficient of the trigonometric function. The coefficient of the trigonometric function in equation number 1 is 2. Therefore a is 2. And you know what is a? A is amplitude. So the first requirement has fulfilled. Write down the amplitude. The amplitude of this question is 2. The second requirement is the period. What is the formula of period? You can see on the screen, P is equals to 2 pi upon B. But this formula is used only when we are doing work in radians. What is B? B is the coefficient of angle in the trigonometric function. Or you can say the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x in equation number 1 is 3. Therefore, the period of this question 2 sine 3x is 2 pi upon 3. So students, the second requirement has fulfilled. The third requirement of the question is the coordinates. Find the coordinates of maximum and minimum points. This is very important. Many students confused to find the maximum and minimum points. The easiest way to find the maximum and minimum points of sine or cosine is, first we have to write, you can see, first we have to write the values of maximum and minimum values of general function y is equals to sine x. You can say this is the simple sine x function which has period is 2 pi. Now write all the maximum and minimum values of sin x. You know the maximum value of sine is 1 and the minimum value of sine is minus 1. So at what angles you can achieve the value of 1 and minus 1. So if you put pi by 2 in your calculator, you will get 1. If you put 3 pi by 2 in your calculator, you will get minus 1. But student, we have to take so many values of angles, which will give us maximum and minimum values. So first is pi by 2. Some students again confuse that at what value which will give us the what value of the angle which will give us the maximum or minimum value. Very simple for sin x. Pi by 2 1. If you add pi in pi by 2, you will get 3 pi by 2. And at 3 pi by 2, the value of sin x is minus 1. You can find with the help of calculator, but your calculator must be in radian mode. Now again add pi in 3 pi by 2, you will get 5 pi by 2 and you will get 1. Then add pi, you will get 7 pi by 2 and you will get minus 1. Then add pi in 7 pi by 2, you will get 9 pi by 2, and then answer is the value is 1. And again you will add pi in 9 pi by 2, you will get 11 pi by 2 and you will get minus 1. But the main question is, for how many values of angle we have to take in order to find the values of sine 1 and minus 1? There are thousands and thousands and thousand values which will give us the maximum or minimum value. But student, you can see this is the domain. Our domain in the question is 0 to 2 pi. So we have to take those values which will restrict us in 2 pi function. Our last value is 11 pi by 2 1. But if I take one more value, for example 11 pi by 2 plus pi, which will give us 2 1s are 2, 13 pi by 2. And if you find with the help of calculator sine 13 pi by 2, you will get 1. Kindly note this value. I will show this value is wrong. This value is beyond our 2 pi. The next step is, this is not the final answer. These are the values of maximum and minimum values of sin x. But our question is 2 sin 3x. Our period is 2 pi upon 3. So we have to draw each value of angle by b. The value of b is 3, the coefficient of x. So 5 pi by 2 divided by 3, first value is pi by 2. Pi by 2 divided by 3, we will get pi by 6, 1. Then 3 pi by 2 divided by 3, we will get pi by 2 minus 1. The third value is 5 pi by 2 divided by 3, we will get 5 pi by 6. The next value 7 pi by 2 divided by 3, we will get 7 pi by 6. The next value is 9 pi by 2 divided by 3, we will get 3 pi by 2. The next value is 11 pi by 2 divided by 3, we will get 11 pi by 6 minus 1. And this value which I take after 11 pi by 2, 13 pi by 2 divided by 3, we will get 13 pi by 6. Now, if you convert 11 pi by 6 into degrees, we will have 330 degree. And 330 degrees less than 2 pi. 2 pi or 360 both are same. And if you find 13 pi by 6 from your calculator, convert it into degrees, we will have 390 degrees. And 390 degrees is beyond 2 pi, because 2 pi is 360 degree. That is why we don't take values after 11 pi by 2. So hope you understand completely. Now I am rubbing this because this is unnecessary work. Now coming to the question, the main. So our final answer of angle is pi by 6 comma 1, pi by 2 comma minus 1, 5 pi by 6 comma 1, 7 pi by 6 comma minus 1, 3 pi by 2 comma 1 and 11 pi by 6 minus 1. But student, this is not our final answer, because in maximum and minimum of y is equals to sin x, the amplitude is 1, but our amplitude of question 2 part 3 is we have find 2. So we have to multiply each y value of our maximum and minimum coordinate by 2. So our final answer is pi by 6 comma 1 multiplied by 2 is 2. Then next value is pi by 2 minus 2, then 5 pi by 6 comma 2, then 7 pi by 6 comma minus 2, then 3 pi by 2 comma 2 and 11 pi by 6 comma minus 2. This is our final answer. Now come to again question. Read. What was the question? The following functions are defined for 0 to 2 pi. For each function, write down the amplitude. Okay, we have already find the amplitude is 2. The period we have already find 2 pi upon 3. This is part A of question number 2. And the coordinates of the maximum and minimum points we have already find the coordinates of maximum and minimum points. Pi by 6 comma 2, pi by 2 comma minus 2, 5 pi by 6 comma 2, 7 pi by 6 minus 2, 3 pi by 2 comma 2 and 11 pi by 6 minus 2. So hope you completely understand part A. What is part B? Sketch the graph of each function in part A. So in part B we have to draw the graph of y is equals to 2 sin 3x. In order to draw the graph, first we have to draw x and y axis. There is no negative value on x axis. This is our x axis, this is our y axis, and this is origin. Now on x axis we have to take 4 square is 90. If we take 4 square is 90. 1 2 3 4, 90 means pi by 2. 1 2 3 4, then pi. 1 2 3 4, then 3 pi by 2, then 1 2 3 4, 2 pi, then 1 2 3 4, 2 pi plus pi by 2, 2 to the 4, 5 pi by 2, then 1 2 3 4, No, this is not a good scale because our maximum value is below 2 pi. So if I take pi by 6 difference, it will give us good answer. Pi by 6, then 4, pi by 6 30, 30 60, pi by 3, then pi by 2, and 2 pi by 3. Then 5 pi by 6, add pi by 6, it is pi, then 1 2 3 4, add pi by 6, add pi by 6, then 7 pi by 6, add pi by 6, 4 pi by 3, and I want to extend x-axis. Actually, I want to draw a very smooth graph. That is why I am taking a small scale. But if you want to take any other scale, no issue. Extend the line. Then 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 7 pi by 6 plus pi by 6 is 3 pi by 2, plus pi by 6 is 5 pi by 3, plus pi by 6 is 11 pi by 6. 1 2 3 4, and this is 2 pi, and we will not go beyond 2 pi. On y-axis, the maximum value is positive 2 and the minimum value is negative 2. So I am taking 1 2 3 4 5 6 plus 2, 1 2 3 4 5 6 minus 2. Then you can see, you will be the witness of good graph. The first value is pi by 6 comma 2. I am plotting these values, double steric. Pi by 6 comma 2. So pi by 6 comma 2 is, this is the first value. Then pi by 2 minus 2. Pi by 2 is minus 2. This is the second value. Then 5 pi by 6 is 2. This value 7 pi by 6 minus 2. This value 3 pi by 2 is 2. This value 11 pi by 6 and this. Students, our equation is y is equals to 2 sine 3x. So first we have to find the value of y when x is equals to 0. So with the help of calculator you will find 2 sine 3 into 0. 3 into 0 is 0 and sine 0 is 0. So y is equals to 0. So at x is equals to 0, the y is equals to 0. This is the first point. This is square at origin. And because our graph is crosses the x-axis, must crosses the x-axis, so we need to take values of angle which will give us the values of y is 0. Very easy. If you take pi by 3, if you put pi by 3 in this equation, you will get 3 into pi by 3, 3 cancel, and sine pi is 0. So this is the first point. Similarly, if you take sine 3 into 2 pi by 3, you will get 3 cancel to 3, you will get 2 pi, and 2 pi is 0. So this is the second point on x-axis. These are called the x-intercept. And if you put pi, you will get definitely 0. And if you put now our graph start from, this is the first point, this is the second point, third point, fourth point, fifth point, sixth point. Next, I am missing one point where the value of y is 0. I am checking. Kindly wait, I am finding one more value. plus pi by 6, 4 pi by 3. Kindly wait, I am just finding one more angle. 7 pi by 6 7 into 6 7 plus 4 pi by 3. Sorry, one value was missing. That is why our answers was not 100% correct. So I am rubbing these values. This one. So 7 pi by 6 plus pi by 6 is 4 pi 3. This is very important. And 4 pi by 3 plus pi by 6 is 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 plus pi by 6 is 5 pi by 3. 5 pi by 3 plus pi by 6 11 pi by 6. And need to extend more. In order to draw good graph, we have to do more work hard. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 11 pi by 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 2 pi. Now, at 4 pi by 3, the answer is 0. This is very important point. And I missed this point. Okay. And at 3 pi by 2, the value is 2. Next, at 5 pi by 3, the value is 0. And at 11 pi by 6, the value is minus 2. And finally, at 2 pi, the value is 0. Now, join all the points. Now you are getting a very, very good and smooth graph. My graph is not smooth. This is the equation y is equals to 2 sine 3x. And you can check the period is 2 pi upon 3. The graph is repeat itself after each 2 pi by 3 radian. And if you use pencil and use the graph, you will get more good graph. So this is the requirement of part B. The first requirement, sketch the graph of each function in part A. So we have successfully drawn, and use graphing software to check your answer. Now we have to check this answer graphically. No problem. Our graphing software is, kindly wait, it is opening. Our equation is y is equals to 2 sine 3x. Okay, and our x value from 0 to 2 pi, right, 2 pi, and our y value from minus 2 minus 2 minus 2 to 2. Sorry, y is equals to 2 sine 3x. Y is equals to 2 sine 3x. 2 and minus 2. And this is the graph. You can see the graph is repeat itself after 2 pi radians. Okay, this is the graph of y is equals to 2 sine 3x. Just focus from 0, and this graph is end at 2 pi. This is our graph. This is our graph. I am repeating again, the graph is not as good as should be, but this is the final working. So the requirement has fulfilled. Here we go, the period, the amplitude, the coordinate of maximum and minimum points, sketching the graph, and confirm, verify it by graphing software. All requirement has fulfilled. Hope you understand today's class. This is our today's work, and in next lecture we will do more question, more part from this question number 2. So if you like my videos, kindly share to all your friends, and whenever you share, you must subscribe my channel. Kindly do subscribe my channel, and when you subscribe, don't forget to press the bell icon button, so that when I upload my videos, you will get the notification. Okay students, good luck for next lecture.